Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jay Cohn.
And I'm Jeanelle Slade. The snow days are piling up for rural schools and now mark one for Billings public schools as well.
That's right. As sub-zero temperatures grip Billings, School District 2 cancels classes for tomorrow.
Again, a dangerous drop in temperatures have prompted Billings public school officials to close schools tomorrow.
After decades of no snow days, School District 2 ended that streak in 2015 following significant snowfall and cold temperatures. It's a similar situation that's playing out right here this week as record sub-zero temperatures are expected. Rural schools also impacted by the conditions, and they too have decided to cancel school tomorrow. They include Canyon Creek, St. Lebray Catholic Schools, Arrow Creek, Lame Deer, St. Charles Mission Schools, Blue Creek and Elder Grove also announcing closures for Tuesday.
Hardin and Roundup schools have implemented late starts for school there tomorrow, with classes set to begin at 10 a.m. And also the Boys and Girls Clubs of Yellowstone County are also closed tomorrow. We spoke to School District 2 Superintendent Terry Bauk about the decision to close Billings Public Schools.
There's a possibility of having a minus 40 degrees wind chill factor, and that's unacceptable to have kids out there at bus stops. We have 95 buses, and that's a lot of kids. So that's the major issue. Quite frankly, it also gives our custodians an opportunity to catch up on some snow removal. But the most important thing, obviously, is the safety issue.
Now, tomorrow, School District 2 will revisit opening classes for Wednesday. We'll have the latest for you at ktvq.com.
Now, the frigid conditions continuing today, and the National Weather Service is alerting area residents. Low temperatures well below zero expected, with possibly record lows in Livingston and here in the Billings area. The worst conditions are expected to be found in Yellowstone County and to the west, with drifting in rural locations.
Main impacts are the threat to children waiting for school buses again, and of course, cold exposure for pets and livestock. Well, as if it wasn't cold enough already, Bob, what's the latest?
Well, we're going to start off with what we had today. We started with 2 degrees below zero here in the Billings area. And not only here in the Billings area, but just about everybody across the state was below zero with the exception of Missoula, and they were 4 degrees above zero. So here's what we have tonight. We have a wind chill advisory across the High Line all the way down to Yellowstone County. Wind chill factors are 20 to 35 below zero are possible there tonight. Southeastern Montana, we still have a winter weather advisory because of slick roads and another couple of inches of snow. Also in northeastern Wyoming, a winter storm warning there. So he's going to be our wind chill forecast. Take a look at this. It's going to be 32 below zero at about 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, maybe even to 5:30. But then eventually all this stuff starts to move out and we start to warm up as we head into Wednesday. We'll have more coming up in a few more minutes.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Well, Billings firefighters faced frigid temperatures and flames Sunday night as they worked to douse a fire in downtown Billings. The fire tore through the Billings foundry business, engulfing more than half the building. Fire
Marshal Mike Speeney confirms to Q2 today the cause of that fire, accidental, likely he believes caused by an electrical failure. Q2's Samantha Harrelson has the latest for us.
We had pretty heavy fire in the building, and it was venting out the top of the roof already. Our crews decided to fight it defensively.
It was a difficult night for crews who had to battle the blaze through sub-zero temperatures. The Billings police assisted, bringing their crime van to the scene to allow firefighters a place to warm up.
When it's below zero and the wind's blowing and you're spraying water, it's taxing on people, and that always slows our efforts down. Fire
Marshal Mike Speeney says the building likely a total loss.
The owners are still grasping what happened. We have a major loss behind us. Likely it's a total loss of the building and a lot of the contents in there. But yeah, it's a big hit for this family-owned business.
Billings Bronze has been around almost 30 years. Their process long, involved, and highly detailed. They've produced bronze work for artists around the country and the world. Some notable pieces in town, the statue outside of the Rimrock Auto Arena, and the bronze sculpture that sits at the edge of the Billings skate park. Samantha Harrelson, MTN News, Billings.
Thanks, Sammy.
Sammy also says the insurance company's adjusters will be on hand tomorrow to look at that building and try to come up with the estimated damage cost.
The deadly mass shooting at a school in Florida last week likely to come up at the school board meeting in Cody as it considers arming its teachers.
This controversial issue even more polarizing now than ever. Q2's Asia Gore spoke with the chair of the board in Cody ahead of that meeting tomorrow and is here with us tonight to bring us the details. Asia.
Jay and Jeanelle, the 2017 Wyoming legislature passed a law allowing schools to arm teachers and staff. Now that legislation is playing out in board meetings and community surveys across the Cowboy State. A survey of Park County District school staff found 39% of respondents support arming staff, 42% were against it. And of the 285 staff members who responded, just 37 people said they would apply to conceal and carry a firearm at school. The draft up for a first reading tomorrow proposes arming staff so they can protect themselves and others in the event of an attack. Interested staff must apply and be approved by the Board of Trustees, then submit to a psychiatric exam and be tested for drugs and alcohol. Next, the staff member must undergo 24 hours of firearms training, scenario-based training, and care for gunshot victims.
I think last week's tragedy in Florida, it has had an impact on our community. I think people are really watching and really considering what is the best path to secure schools and to keep them as safe as we can. From what I've heard from the people who support this measure, there needs to be a lot of requirements in place that people have to meet before they're approved, specifically with regards to training. I think the common ground for whether you oppose or support this measure is just that we want our students and staff safe.
Now, this issue will go through 3 readings, with the next one taking place in March. The board is awaiting responses from a community survey that closes at the end of the month. Jeanelle?
All right, thanks so much, Asia. A Darby High School senior is in custody tonight after other students reported him making threatening social media posts that referenced the deadly school shooting in Florida last week. 18-year-old McLean Kaiser faces charges of felony assault with a weapon. He's being held without bond at the Ravalli County Jail after his arrest this afternoon. Kaiser is accused of making a post in social media that led concerned parents to report him to Darby school administrators. Sheriff's officials say the student was suspended over the weekend after their investigation. No other students are suspected to be involved with the social media school posts. Administrators say sensationalized the shooting that killed 17 at a Florida high school last week. School administrators say they took the reports from students seriously and encouraged them to say something if they see something.
Another boom in flu activity across Yellowstone County confirmed in the latest Montana influenza report.
Statewide, 859 new cases were reported from 42 counties, bringing the total patients this season to more than 5,100. At least one case of influenza has been reported from all counties in Montana. Here in Yellowstone County, 40 new cases arose in the most recent report.
The illness has led to 557 hospitalizations and 24 deaths here in Montana. Flathead County continues to see the most cases with nearly 700.
Lewis and Clark and Yellowstone counties both reported more than 400 confirmed cases. The flu has killed more than 80 children nationwide this season.
Still ahead on the Q2 530 News, we're going to press rewind on this President's Day with a look back at visits from the Commander-in-Chief to Billings.
And later in sports, former Billings Bulls trainer Mike Muir is living his dream job in the NHL. Scott takes us behind the scenes.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.